as we speak tonight, we still don't know when the party is holding the national primary.
But that shows you when I talk about problems with the party, is exactly that. Why? The NDC, they started their internal elections well after we'd finished ours in July 2022. They've come, they've done everything. Now it's 14th November to May to pick forms. The candidates are talking to constituencies and so on. And we still haven't been able to fix a date. That is
why?
Well, I mean, I'm not a member of the council, which is the ultimate body which makes these decisions. But obviously, it's a decision. Everybody knows. If you ask me when is the election, I would say I don't know. Why? Because the party hasn't fixed it. So we're all waiting for the party to come up. And that is a symptom of the things that I've talked about this party. That's a very simple decision of fixing a date to elect a flag bearer becomes an issue.
What's your preference? When do you want the party's primary held?
Whatever I want. We are now in the middle of March. So the issue has resolved itself. You cannot say that you are going to have, people talk about early elections, late elections.
True.
Early elections, March, we are in the middle of March. When is early elections then?
Early.
Gone. That's gone.
Early election could be, I'm told early election, for those who hold early election, they say August. Those who want late are looking at, first week of possibly January or late December or mid-December or in December. Are you for any of these or you just want it done?
Well, I want a decision.
Okay.
And then based on that, I will organize my campaign for that election. I'm not going to go around the country when I don't know when.
So you haven't started campaigning yet?
Well, no. That's what you said. Nearly, over a month now, you haven't heard from me. Today is my first entry into the campaign.
So today was your first entry?
Yes.
Okay.
And to share my vision about the future of the economy of this country. The key lies with agriculture.
And it will come to that.
Yes.
If I will spend the rest of the time, 30 minutes, talking about that, because that's really what I want to hear. But finally on that, since the party hasn't specified a date, some in the party believe that going out to campaign is actually a violation of...
Yeah, it is. That's why I've been quiet.
But you have launched today when the party...
No, I haven't launched.
No, okay, not launched. You have made a showing.
Listen, I have gone to speak to university students to share my vision, how we can get out of the clutches.
There's a campaign event?
No, it was a public lecture.
It was a lecture, yes.
Okay?
But in effect, it's a campaign event.
Well, that's your interpretation, but whatever it is, I'm saying that I respect this party and its regulations. Some people are taking undue advantage and doing all kinds of things. I won't do that.
Your colleagues are doing a proper
Well,
call.
that's theirs. That's their business. But I'm saying...
You think they are violating the parties?
Well, no, I don't think anything. Oh, what I'm saying, I'm not a judge.
But you've said indiscipline is a key problem.
Yes.
Is that part of the indiscipline?
Well, I don't know. I mean, somebody should, once you make the rule, somebody should keep the rule. You see, these are some of the symptoms that I talk about. Somebody responsible should be able to slap the wrist of people to say, you can't do this.
As in you
Where
can't
party
campaign.
chairman in Ashanti, for instance, openly campaigning for candidates is against the rules of this.
Are they?
Well, I mean, yes. I mean, you should know better than I. The public utterances you haven't heard. Don't pretend as if you don't live in Ghana, please. Okay? So all these things are symptoms of what I'm talking about. Wrong with this party.